how do we plan our revenue and gross margin? We see a similar menu on how we can flow it in the application. We have the vertical and the horizontal tabs for switching between a view to another. And what else we could see different is a different dimensionality. This dimensionality is coming from your NetSuite ERP metadata because we discussed about having synchronized the two systems, but we could look at different customer categorizations. Let's have, for example, potential, loyal, internal, or intermediate customer classes, if we want to classify them by a class, items that we do sell to our customers, and the list of the customer itself. We could look at existing or potential new customers, which we don't have them yet defined. How can we plan our data? It's similar with our expenses. We could use a trend-based planning, as we can see here, a rolling forecast, or we could use the manual planning and adjust the numbers manually. After we adjust the numbers, we hit the save button, which is saving the data into database. After we finish all the savings of the data that we want, we could run the aggregate to income statement. As we discussed in the expense planning, this one consolidates the data to levels like the total legal entities, the total customers, total items, and so on. Working in a collaborative system, this helps everyone who's looking at the same data with us to view our changes immediately. So this is about revenue planning. Of course, here we have the same functionalities of adding supporting details. I need to select a cell for it. If you want to add additional details, and the comment section as well with the attachments part. We also have drill to accounts details if we would like to drill down into the account. Let's say sales revenue. Here is the account you can see, and here is the new customer and so on. Another thing that we could do is to add the new customer if you want to. So we forecast the data for it. Or update existing customer. Now, we can switch to revenue by item, where we could see the item in the rows as well. So we can see the customers grouped by item and by the account. The same, we could adjust our data in this tabular view. Or we could adjust our forecasted data again using predictive planning. So we are launching the predictive planning, which is giving us a prediction based on our actuals. We could extend the prediction period to multiple months. You see now we have the predictions just for January, so let's extend that. For the full year. Here we go. So we can see different prediction curve in our view, and we could copy the data to our forecast as well. You can see here that my sales from January onwards are adjusted with the prediction. And now we can hit the save. And again, aggregate to the income statement for consolidating the data up. All right. Top level adjustment, it's again similar with what we've seen in the expenses. We could use the grid adjustment in the totals to adjust all the lines from different months. And at the end, we have the dashboard where we could see the the revenue by customer trend, and we can drill down to see by the customer category or by customer itself. In the vertical menu, we will see the gross margin details if we have them, and latest we will have additional customer trends with different variances and points of view by item, by customer, and so on. And here is the revenue by class.